Up, buddy Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kengan Omega Chapter 280. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here and hopefully not getting into trouble. Oh my god. Please don't be causing chaos, Zeno. Oh. And this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we're doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio too, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for recovering anime original content, say like Dragon Ball Daima or for Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. And hell, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War is like the best way to get an idea of how I do anime live reactions on Patreon. And the first episode is available for free. And the more views and subscribers we get over there, the more anime we will cover. And if you are a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a Stackfall anime season that has already begun, and there's more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, oh man, this fight is epic. I'm still pissed that this isn't the championship match. Why isn't this the championship match? We will never know. But I'm really excited to see what is in store for us, and if this is going to end up being one of the best, well, this is already going to be one of the best fights in Kengan Omega, but if this is going to crack at least the top 10 best fights in the entire franchise, well, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And ooh, this chapter is titled Triumphant Cry. Guess the time for talk has passed, huh? Yeah, no more talking. Let's go. Oh, this art is fabulous, Daromion. 15 seconds. I remember that it lasted precisely 15 seconds. I couldn't possibly misremember that. So this whole thing, this whole thing that we're about to witness is 15 seconds. It was the most densely packed 15 seconds of my life. 15 fucking seconds. And oh my god, Daromion, I understand. I understand why you needed the week off for this. Oh, I understand. Oh my god, this is beautiful. This speed art is fabulous. Oh my god. Woo! And the punches we're getting here. Oh god, the poses are great. Daromion, I see you. I see you. Daromion wanted to make this like one of the best chapters in this manga, I swear. Ooh! Ooh, the impact, like, right on, Ron's forehead. Ah! Ooh, this speed art has to be one of the best instances of speed art I think we've ever seen. It is just beautiful. And it's, because this could have been really, really stiff. But it's not, and I love it. Oh, and we got the slow-mo going for the elbow. Woo! Oh my god. Like, the top of page 8. Gorgeous! Damn it, Kitty, why can't you be here to help? Freaking assistant. Some assistant you are, Zeno. Oh, but god, the background for this panel, though, oh my god, it is beautiful. Now this is the epitome of speed art. Oh, it is fantastic. I couldn't hear the cheers or the play-by-play, not even the sounds they made when they moved. They weren't doing anything special. It was just a high-level exchange for 15 seconds. That's what, again, this is why this background for the speed art is fantastic because it's reflecting it. And then the blam, yeah! And the 16th second, the balance shifted. Ooh! Oh, the elbow to the forehead! Ooh! Again, Damian, I could see why you need the extra week. Oh, I could see it. That kick. Oh, that kick. I think it's a roundhouse kick, if I'm not mistaken. On page 11 to Agito's head. Wow. Wow. Now that's something you don't see every day. Roland's throw. Yeah, I was right. Roland's throwing a high roundhouse kick. I missed the high part, but yeah, I knew it was a roundhouse kick. And Kano took it clean to the face. Damn. Ooh, that was a nice punch too. That jump into the punch was great. Ooh, now we're getting the invisible elbow. All right, let's go. And it landed. Kano's sunk to. Ooh, and it landed. Kano's sunk to his knees. He's bleeding. Dude, the hair just like over Kano's face. It looks so good. It's all messy. Kano is bleeding. Now this is some blood. It looks like a pretty deep cut. If this were a public match, the referee would probably stop the fight now. Roland Daenerys is truly a force to be reckoned with. Damn straight he is. I'm afraid to say that I have no other qualifications to describe this man. Yeah! Okay, I have to say this. I don't know how I feel about this one, though. And this is on page 14. The top of page 14. I don't know how I feel about this pose. Like, it feels like the, I think from the hip, like from the chest down, it's fine. I'm not having issues with it. It's like the shoulders and the arms, proportion-wise. It looks a little funky. It looks a little questionable. And hell, the head to the rest of the body. And I think that part is a little questionable, but it's mainly the arms, too. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. There's a little bit of a proportion. Oh my god, I'm stuttering. Questionable proportion going on here. But other than that, it looks great. I know I'm being nitpicky, but my god, like when Damian has like an extra week to do this, I mean, I kind of have to be. He's using a smaller size to his maximum advantage, but he's up against Kano here. It'll be up in the air until the last moment. Oh my god, they're going in. Ooh, that extreme close-up is great. Oh, this right here. We went from the extreme close-up to a profile. And Kano, we get this moment here. I love when we get stuff like this, like slow-mo moment like this. You have the background is black, and you have Agito going in for the punch. And in this moment in time, what this is like Agito just thinking to himself, this inner monologue. And it's just so nice when we get that kind of thing. Like the best series to describe, another series that does this really well is, and I recommend reading it if you're into sports series, is Bungo. Bungo is just genius with this. It's man, it's everything I wish Diamond Ace was in terms of art. Oh my god. But anyways, but like, again, the other thing that's great about having a black background with this is like you could feel like Agito going in slow motion, like right as he's about to strike Roland, and I love it. I will not lose again. Ooh, and then there's the elbow. Ooh, they cross with the dragon shot and inevitable blow, inevitable. Oh my god, I can't fucking talk right now. I'm so hyped from this. They crossed with the dragon shot and inevitable elbow, but they both dodged each other by a hair. Remember, this is coined by Kazuo. However, when they ooh, finally! I've been waiting for the X-ray art to come back. Oh, thank God. When the elbow grazed his chin, it concussed his brain. Thank you, Damian. I have been missing this. We finally have anatomical art. And seeing the concussion is just fantastic. It's fucked up, mind you. But I kind of wish... The only thing I have to be nitpicky about this is I really wish it was a little bit closer. I wish it was zoomed in just a teeny bit closer. But seeing the musculature, too, in Kano's arms is so... I think it's Kano's arms, right? No, I'm sorry. It's Roland's arms. Excuse me. My bad. In Roland's arms, I like seeing the musculature. That was a nice touch. Because Darumyeon didn't have to do that. But, yeah, I kind of wish we would have gotten a little bit more of a close-up in the... of the brain, because I would have loved to seen more of the concussion going through the brain. That would have been sick. But anyways, okay, let's see. When the elbow grazed his chin and concussed his brain. Yeah, because where he says is when the elbow grazed his chin and it concussed his brain, I would have loved to see where the elbow... This is where I would have loved to see. See the elbow hit the chin at the point of impact, and then see it, like, go up the head. Go up the jawline or whatever, and then see the concussion, like, go throughout the brain. Yeah, that's what I kind of wanted. That's what I would have loved to seen. Oh, that would have been so sick. Darumyeon, why didn't you do that? That would have been awesome. Followed by a knee for the coup de grace. Ooh. This panel is fire, though. Ooh! Ooh, I felt that. Akito took a step forward and took the thigh to his face. Oh, God! God, this could have used x-ray art. That would have been sick. Or the point of impact is here for the knee to the face. Oh, I would have loved it, especially since you gave us the concussed brain. I mean, come on, Darumyeon. Why didn't you do that? That would have been fire. And then, Dragon Shot! Woo! Ooh, this panel is fire, though. Ooh, Dragon Shot misfires. Oh, no! And then the twin Dragon Shot. Oh, dude, that is sick. However, there was a second Dragon Shot by the narrowest of margins. Dude, Akito looks so badass here. Everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god, the new power he sought to overcome his two defeats at the hands of Kuroki Genzai and Arishiyama Jiroda had come to fruition. He's up. What made the ultimate difference was the experience of defeat. See? I love this, Sandrovich. I love this lesson here. I'm going to read this again. Let's see. By the narrowest of margins, the new power he sought to overcome his two defeats at the hands of Kuroki Genzai and Arishiyama Jiroda had come to fruition. What made the ultimate difference was the experience of defeat. That is some good shit right there. That's so important. Because when you experience failure, like, in general, when you experience failure, it pushes you to become stronger. And because you have to overcome that failure. And plus, you learn from your failures. You learn from your mistakes, so you can prevent them from happening again. So I see you, Sandrovich. We have a winner! Listen to Akito howl! Kano Akito has won the Showdown of Champions! Dude, that was so sick. Dude, it just... This final page here, too. Again, I fucked this up. Let me read this again. What made the ultimate difference was the experience of defeat. Raise a triumphant cry, you mighty champion. Yes! Roland, you said it! We have a winner. Listen to Akito howl. Kano Akito has won the Shadow of Champions. This page is everything. It just, oh my god, this final page just encompasses like that triumphant cry of being out of that shadow of defeat and failure that Akito was dealing with, and just it's like, yes, I'm out of there. I finally won. Dude, this is so badass. I love this. This fight was good, but I don't think it's definitely. I feel like this fight could have been so much better, though. It's definitely not. When I say it's in the top 10 of the franchise, I don't know. I don't know about that. it's definitely top 10 in this manga, but I don't know if I could say it's top 10 in the franchise. I feel like there should have been more with this. As I said earlier, you could have done so much more with the anatomical art, with like the X-ray art, with the point damage at the point of impact. And I think if we would have gotten that here, especially with the fact that when Roland did that elbow to Agito's chin, that the reverberations from it went into his brain and concussed him. Like, that would have been sick to see. And plus, we had the additional punch to the face. Wouldn't it have been cool to see how that affected the brain too? Because to me, with that, because you could make the argument there, and I kind of would have been interesting to see if it would have given him a double concussion. My guess is that, yeah, it probably did, because then you could have had the double concussion to go along with the double dragon shot. That would have been so fucking sick. Oh my god, that would have been sick to see. Oh god. I feel like that's the only, for this chapter anyway, especially there, that would have made this chapter more powerful. But I feel like the other thing that is missing here, maybe it's just me, I kind of would have liked to see more of Agito's training journey or something. I feel like there's more missing here. And that's something that's just been a problem, I think, for at least the past few chapters or past few fights, is we haven't seen a lot of what makes Kengan's art great is seeing how each attack affects the body. I think that's what really prevented, at least in my opinion, I think that's part of what prevented this fight from really cracking the top 10, at least for me in this franchise. I really wanted more from this. Well, I want more from everything, obviously. Everything can always be better, but I feel like with this fight, I had such a high expectation for it. I just wanted more from it, especially not just in the art. I feel like we could have had more from it in the writing. I really would have liked to see more from Agito's training, especially with this writing here, with what it said here. I'm gonna go back to this. It said here, I cannot lose. I will not lose again. Where's the flashback to losing to Jirota, losing to Kuroki? Where is the flashback? Could have had the flashback there of him losing to Kuroki and Jirota. Could have had him falling into despair, and from those fights and training to work his way back up. You could have done some really cool stuff with this. And I feel like because of that, because we didn't see Agito go through that journey, or more of that journey to get to where he is here, I think that's what prevented this from really getting into that top 10 in the franchise, at least for me. And god damn it, I'm just, let me know in the comments what you guys think, but let me point out where I'm coming from with this, for one thing. I have been extremely spoiled by Record of Ragnarok, and I feel like with Agito's case here, we could have had something in terms of flashback wise. We could have had something along the lines, and fuck, we could, in general, with this, in terms of this fight, we could have had something on the lines of oh my god, Okita versus Susanoo kind of fight here. Obviously, it's not going to be, art-wise, it's not going to be as good. Writing-wise, it'll definitely not be as good. Sorry, it's just not, because that fight is amazing. But I feel like we could have had something a little bit similar to it in terms of an underlying theme where two warriors are trying to perfect their fighting style. That's what I'm talking about. In the case of Agito is very much Well, Akita like died before he could ever show his master. I'm spoiling it. Deal with it. Show his master, like his sword style, and he gets to do it now. That's what I wanted. But I wanted something. That's what I wanted from Megiddo. Something a little bit similar, akin to like him just improve it. Overcoming his losses. To Jiroda, and seeing the training that he went through to overcome the defeats that he faced against Jiroda and Kuroki to get to this point. That's what I'm talking about. Rohan, I feel like we could have gotten more with too. I wanted to see where he was coming from a little bit more. Like, what the hell happened to him? I know we saw a little bit, but God, I'm sorry, but this is why Record of Ragnarok is just winning right now, because we get more death going on in the fights. Yeah, I know they take a lot longer, but like, I feel like we could have just gotten a little bit more death. Oh God, I feel like Agito was robbed. Agito was fucking robbed of some good death in this fight, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. What did you guys think of this fight? Do you guys, especially from a writing perspective, I think there was definitely a lot of content lost. I feel like it was rushed. We could have had, especially with the Gito's content. Oh God, yes. And in terms of art, I mean, the art was good for the most part, but I was just expecting more from this. I was. And where do you see this in terms of like a ranking wise? I see this like at least, I think it is in the top 10 for Kengan Omega, like in maybe the lower side of things, but it's I don't know if I don't think it's in like top 10 of the franchise, maybe like close to it, but I don't think it is. They could have done so much more with this. So let me know your thoughts, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we could keep bringing you more Kengan content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, we will be seeing you later. Bye.